All right, boxing fans, let's talk about this. So the WBO is not going to sanction Fundora versus Spence. Now, at this point, Spence has been out the ring, 17, 18 months? I think it's around 18 months. Uh, this midsummer would be a 2 year anniversary of that fight, and I'm just sitting back thinking about that fight night. That was a hot summer day. I'll never forget. I was so excited because I was like, "This is a fight I've been waiting for a while." Kind of gave me like Pacquiao, Mayweather vibes, but uh, that's the past. Let's talk about right now. Fundora coming up on in about 6 weeks. This is the end of January. In about 6 weeks, he'll be out of the ring for a whole year. So no matter what is going on, this whole inactivity thing isn't good. Spence needs to get like a couple tune-ups. Some people think he didn't, but maybe fight a couple contenders, fight Erickson Lubin, and then go from there. See if you can fight that dude that beat Tim Tszyu, or fight Tim Tszyu. Um, then Bud is, I don't know what's going on with him. He might be fighting Canelo, but somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think Bud took step aside money, so for this fight to happen, so that means people lost money, they wasted money, and two fighters are still inactive. But my opinion, as far as what the WBO did, I kind of agree with it because it's like, I'll say this: I agree with it if they do it consistently, if they do it with all fighters, because y'all know sometimes they don't do anything with certain fighters, and people hold on to belts and the fights don't get made. They need to start making sure that champions are inactive unless they really got an injury or something's going on. Now I know a lot of people are upset because Lomachenko just got an extension, but I believe he has an IBF belt. I don't know if it's a WBO belt. So, what do y'all think, man? That's really what it is. Should Spence hang it up, man? Should Spence fight a couple tune-ups, see how he feels? Because nobody wants to leave the game with a loss. I mean, even if he fights some guy at 154 that we never heard of, at least he can finish his career with a win. Like, maybe get 2 wins. Because nobody wants to, the last time you went in the ring, you don't want to be like, man, I left with an embarrassing loss. And no matter what, if, people out in public, they'll still take pictures with Errol Spence. He's still a great fighter. He was still one of the top guys at one time. He had the shirts, big fish, man down. I remember the Kell Brook fight like it was yesterday. It was a lot of fun, times during Spence's career. But right now, he's been inactive almost 2 years, 18 months. Fundora's been inactive. It'll be a whole year in 6 weeks because it's the end of January, as I said before. And we just need a good solid fight at 154. Now, here's what I want to know. That dude that beat up Tim Tszyu, how would Fundora or Spence do against that dude, the Russian cat? that was a tough dude right there. So I don't know. Fundora get back in the ring with a 154 pounder. That's legit. Sounds like Bud's fighting Canelo, so I don't know if that'll happen next. We talked about that on the last video, but I'd like to see Fundora, the Russian dude. Maybe Spence and Tszyu can fight each other for Earl's last fight in Dallas. I think Lubin just got put in a match where he's the mandatory if he wins that match to fight that cat that beat Tim Tszyu. So 154 is looking good right now. I don't know when Jermell is coming back. I don't know what's going on with the smaller Charlo, but that's it, man. Let me know what y'all think. So Errol Spence hang it up, get a couple tune-ups. Nobody wants to leave the ring with losses, so just get a couple fights. Where does it go from here? And what do y'all think about all the inactivity, man? Because we've been waiting for this fight for a while, and as I said, Earl's going on 2 years, Fundora's going on a year. The inactivity is what I'm, worried about. It's got to stop. These fighters only got so much in their career that they can give, and they got to make sure that they use those years wisely and not fight once a year. Start fighting once a year when you're in mid to late 30s. But while you're in your late 20s, early 30s, or even, mid 20s, try and get 3 scraps in a year. But that's all I got, man. It'll be exciting. I can't wait till February. We got a crap load of fights, but I'm out. Peace.